My wife cheated. I divorced her, now she feels suicidal. Saw ex-wife in person for the first time since I kicked her out 9/11 or so months ago. This might be a long post. We had been largely no contact, except when I would get angry and text things that were on my mind to her. I regret this. I said mean things. Granted, I'm the betrayed spouse, I know. Still, I was ice cold. Move ahead to last week. My favorite dog that I have ever had came down with a sudden autoimmune disease and was in very bad shape. My ex loved our dogs very much. She was a great dog mom and I knew how much she loved them, so when I took my sick dog to the vet, I invited her to see him one more time just in case he died. He was only 6 years old, and it was very sad. She shows up, and the dog is our focus instead of our past relationship. We end up keeping him on 24-hour care for 3 days, and he gets 3 blood transfusions. They didn't work, so I decided to have him put down. I invited my ex to see the dog off. It was very sad. We cried. Most importantly, we talked. All of my anger for her had gone away. I have a girlfriend now, who I love. I have a life on my own. Also, I'm very protective of my feelings with the ex, so I kept things kind of cold and mechanical with her. I learned that she feels that her affair was the biggest mistake of her life. She hates herself. She had been contemplating suicide for months and the only thing that kept her going was that she might see the dogs one day. What she didn't know was that I wasn't going to let that happen until my dogs started dying. I also didn't know that every time I sent a mean as fuck message to my ex, she had already been suicidal. She has panic attacks in grocery stores because she's afraid she'll see one of my friends. I pity her. I've made it clear that I cannot and will not be her friend, but I did offer to drop off our old dog, her favorite, so that she could walk her. I'm doing this for me, really, because I think it's the right thing to do. Before a lot of you tell me that this is fake remorse, and she's a narcissist and this is just a statistic, know that I've thought the same thing. The truth is, she really did fuck up bad and now she's paying the consequences. To be honest, I wouldn't trade places with her for anything. I know that there are some narcissists that compartmentalize their affairs and are probably mentally ill, but I looked in the face of the consequences of adultery and let me tell you folks, it looks like hell. She will have to live with shame and guilt for a long time. I made it clear to her that in no way am I her friend. She even tried to crack a joke and I just said we aren't doing that. I explained that I cannot bring emotions into sharing the dog with her, and it was to protect me. I know that I have come a long way compared to a lot of other betrayed spouses and my heart goes out to you guys, but letting go of all the anger has freed my soul in ways that nothing else would. I've replaced it with pity and it's helping me a great lot. I used to go into fits of anger over all of this, then cry. Now, it's just pity. I may have been betrayed, but I get to go to sleep at night knowing that I was loyal and loving. I know that I sort of rambled here, but it helps to type this stuff out. Be well, folks.